Kenyan Generation Z has undeniably sent shockwaves across Africa and beyond with their bold stance and vocal opposition to the enduring corruption in their country. The widening gap between the rich and the poor in Africa, largely fueled by corrupt systems influenced by Western countries, is about to meet its match with the emergence of Generation Z. This new generation has ignited a powerful wave of revolution in Kenya, and the momentum is rapidly spreading to other African nations.
So much is going on. It looks like the Kenyan protest, the Kenyan revolution is literally setting fire to other revolutions across the continent. And now I'm understanding why the mental warfare here in Kenya is so intense. So, youths, actually, let me just say citizens of Uganda, guys, Malawi, Ghana, and Zimbabwe are taking to the streets next week to also protest bad governance. I actually think they're protesting this finance bill. It looks like this finance bill was written in Washington and it was just dished out to different countries. But this, it smells like an African revolution. I can't believe this is happening. And this is one of the reasons why we can't go back, we can't stop.
You see, in many African countries, there is a common saying that the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Unfortunately, in reality, young people are often not given the opportunity to assume leadership roles. Instead, the political landscape is dominated by elderly individuals who have held power for extended periods of time with no intention of relinquishing it. However, there are occasions when the decisions made by these long-standing leaders lead to turmoil within the country. In response, a spark of activism is ignited among the youth, quickly growing into a powerful movement that demands change. And this is what you are seeing happening in Kenya right now.
Guys, I think we are now witnessing who Ruto is in a public picture. When we went out to protest, I will tell you for sure, Ruto painted us as treasoners, as I don't know what other criminals, right? I'm talking about the Tuesday protest. In reality, I will tell you, anyone who was in the protest in the morning hours, you knew that the police started shooting at protesters even before protesters went into the parliament. This fueled a lot of rage. Because why were we being killed even before? This fueled everything. Why were they shooting at us when all we had were placards? This is what angered Kenyans, but what did Ruto turn it into? We were not peaceful protesters. The lies must be told as they are. Another thing, Ruto has given two very contradicting speeches. One, on the day of the protest, he was very angered. He came out as someone who did not talk as a leader, not as someone who was concerned about the human lives that were lost. All he was there is anger, treason, whatnot. Ruto, what do you think people feel when you demolish homes? What do you think people feel when you loot from them? What do you think people feel when you steal public funds and make life hard for us? That cannot even equate to the amount of pain we feel. You will never understand because you don't have the heart or the brains to understand this. You can't comprehend the pain that you government leaders and you puppet leaders and you corrupt leaders impose on us.